So today we're going to remove a glass from this S4 assembly. First step is we use this contact cleaner. You can purchase it on our website, and it basically is a solvent for the glue. We're going to try to soften break up that glue a little bit. I sprayed some on it earlier, and we can reuse some of it. And we're going to soak this screen in here for 2 minutes. We want to make sure that we have it completely soaked in, both sides, and you can rest it in one of them for maybe 1 minute and then turn it around and do the other side. So it's been 1 minute on each side. We're going to take it out here, and we're going to lay it on this top one, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's set at 80 degrees. And we're going to leave it there for 3 minutes, and it's set up at 80 degrees. Alright guys, so it's been 3 minutes, and we're going to use this vacuum. We're going to use the left one since it's a little bit smaller, fits better. And what you have to look at here once you turn on you put it here covering the vacuum. You turn it on, you want to push it so it would be there, and then the hand position is very important for this. So instead of trying to pull it like that, you want to have this hand position right here, and you want to slowly start pulling the frame, and you can actually see the glass coming out. And you always want to watch for this LCD flex. Make sure that it goes through, and you have that home button there. Make sure you don't lose that. So as you can see, here is our frame and our LCD. So we're going to turn that pump off and just pull that screen. You can see the backlight film completely removed. This was an original assembly. The LCD is good, only that glass is broken. Alright guys, so now we see that we have the frame, we have the screen. As we said before, the next step for this machine is that it's a 3-in-1. So one function is the hot plate on it, second function is the vacuum, and the third function is that we can actually remove that wire with this machine if we wanted to. Okay. So one is that hot plate, two, it's got a vacuum built in, third, we can remove the frame. And I'm gonna leave it at 80 degrees here, and I'm gonna leave it there for about 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. Usually I make sure that it's hot enough where I can feel the heat through the LCD, but not too hot that would burn my LCD. Alright guys, so I've waited about 2 minutes, and I'm going to turn this pump right here, and that will secure my screen to my hot plate. And I'm going to use this right here, and I'm actually going to turn it around so I can start on the bottom. There are several ways of doing this, and I really like the wire instead of the carts. You basically want to go under that LCD, right in between that glass and polarizer. You do not want to take that polarizer out. And basically you're just going to go back and forth. That vacuum is strong enough to not let that screen go. which is pretty neat and makes it really easy. If you've used another hot plate before with the clamps, you'll know that it's a lot harder with those clamps. So once the glass starts coming off when it's really broken, that's what the vacuum is for. It just makes it really, really easy. We can see on those edges right there the glue coming off, and we might need to wait a little longer for that OCA to get a little softer. This wire that I'm using is, we have it in the store. It's really good quality compared to other wires that you can find. It is 0.1 millimeters, but it's really, really strong. We actually use this in a glass separator machine that we have that you can actually see on our website. And we do have a video about that as well. You can see it makes this process a lot easier. Here you basically just need to be patient and go back and forth, have a pretty good wire, have the right temperature, and have a good vacuum. If your glass is really broken and your vacuum is not keeping that LCD down, what you can do is either use tape, which works pretty well, or you can do a layer of OCA with a piece of glass. You can lay it on that broken screen, and we'll show you how. We have a video about that too that you can watch on our YouTube channel, and that makes things a lot easier when your glass is just really, really cracked. As I said here, you just have to be patient, and good thing about having this hot plate with vacuum is that you don't have to worry about bending that LCD and breaking it. It's pretty secure there, and it won't break unless you really pull it up. We always want to go towards that side right there. Try to keep, if you can see, I'm not going up, but I'm trying to keep that angle looking down, and that's why these rods are there for, so you don't break your wire like that when you're going back and forth. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put it back on. Make sure your wire is not bent at any point, and if it is, take the time to unbend it instead of pulling it, because it would break that wire. Okay, so when I'm really close to the top, what I like to do, I like to go back, kind of make sure that LCD is free from that glass, and then I'll just work that last step. Very careful, because that's where that LCD flex is. There we go. And that is your LCD. I'm going to turn this pump. Turn it off. That is the glass right there, and our LCD. Alright, so we're going to clean this LCD, and I'm just going to use a blue shop towel to make sure I'm not making a mess on this table. We're going to use these wipes. You can buy those on our website. You can use any other kind of cloth you like, but we actually really like these. That's all we use. We use the contact cleaner, and you just have to clean that glue off. That cleaner, compared to other products that you've seen, it just evaporates so quickly that we make sure that we're not going to damage that LCD. If you can notice here, that OCA is, it's a lot. I mean, we can go with the cloth and clean it off, or we can also use this plastic razor blades, and what I would do is just spray some on it and then just go like this with it, and that would take the bulk of that glue off. And once you have most of that glue off, then you can go back to that cloth just to make sure that it's completely clean. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but we're getting most of those glue spots pretty good. I'm just going to turn this towel to get rid of some of that glue. That's what I usually do. I just make sure that all that glue is off, and once I make sure that all that hard glue is off, then I'm just gonna get another cloth and just make sure that it's completely clean. You do need to clean it pretty well before you bond it with that glass with OCA anyways, but I just want to show you how good that LCD looks, and the polarizer is in great shape, ready to bond with a glass with OCA.